Hey, it is February 29th, 2012, and I am 9 weeks post-op. Let's see. Well, okay, of course, my starting weight was 379. I was 372 before I started the clear liquids in December and went into the hospital at 336 for surgery, came out at 339. Last week I was 298.6 pounds, breaking my under the 300-pound goal, finally. And this week I'm 295. So I only lost 3.6 pounds this week. And I'm not really ticked off. I was at 295.8 for about 3 days and finally came down to 395 even. And so today I'm 395. I also had my 2-month post-op checkup today with the doctor, and my dietitian and I were talking about my statistics as far as where I'm at, and she said that I've exceeded what the standard, their average expectations are, or standard goals are, or whatever, that I'm doing extremely well, better than they projected at this point. And I guess starting out, I had 187, I think she said 187 pounds of my body was fat, and now it's like 142 pounds of my body is fat. So she was ecstatic about that, which basically means I lost 40 pounds of fat, 40-something pounds of fat in my body. And I do believe that I'm turning that into muscle because I am getting more definition in my legs, in my thighs, in my arms. So I'm really happy. You know, I've done exceedingly well. I'm down 84 pounds. I wouldn't say that I would be happy if I didn't lose any more at this point because I still have a long way to go, but I'm really happy that I'm doing as well as I am, that I'm motivated the way that I am, and that I just, you know, keep on going the way that I'm going. I'm, you know, not really running into any hard issues that are making it, you know, more complicated for me. I don't regret the surgery. I love what I've done, and it really, you know, someone did make a comment that doing it the old-fashioned way, just, you know, diet and exercise. Well, guess what? I'm doing diet and exercise, but I also had a tool to help me so that I'm fuller, quicker, and, you know, I don't regret having the surgery, and I think it's awesome, and I don't judge. I'm not going to judge anyone that has had it or hasn't had it. You know, big ups to you no matter what you choose to do if you're choosing to do something about your health. So anyways, I'm happy about that. I know there was something else I wanted to say. I can't even think of it right now. I always forget everything I want to say as soon as I go to do a video. I ran into a little bit of an issue on Sunday. I was helping my cousin and my aunt and uncle move into their new home. And, well, let me say the good part about it. So when we were moving my cousin out of his apartment was on the 3rd floor. And I am a girl who does not like steps. And I was really, really leery of, oh boy, here we go, I'm going to have to move stuff up and down these steps. But really, I have to say I was pretty proud of myself. I did pretty damn good for especially how I used to be, because I did get a little bit winded, you know, after doing it going up and down a couple of times. But I didn't get tired. Nothing hurt. You know, I was able to move up and down the stairs quickly. So I'm happy about that. I think that was pretty awesome because before I would have been like, hell no, I don't want to go up those stairs. So as a reward, my cousin made us a steak dinner. And, you know, everyone else had like macaroni and cheese or whatever, but I just had steak because that was all I could pretty much eat. And I had, I don't even know if I had a third of the steak. And I chewed it, you know, I cut it into really small pieces, and I chewed it up really good, and thought I was fine. I got full, you know, it was like whatever, handed off the rest of the steak. And about, I don't know, I want to say 2 o'clock in the morning, I thought I was going to die. I was in so much pain and just sick as a dog. And that lasted the whole day. I really thought I was going to die. I thought I was dying. It hurt so bad that Steak and I are now divorced. We've cut ties, no child support, no alimony. We are done. I'm not trying that again. Not for a long time. I'm not really a big red meat eater anyway, and I'm not a big steak person. So even though it tasted good and my cousin was very generous and sweet by doing that for us, I learned a very hard lesson that Steak and I are just not going to work out because I don't want to feel that way again. And having to work all day like that was miserable. So that was my first real serious food incident. And also I gave up broccoli, but I gave up broccoli before last week, I think. I don't know if I said anything about that, but it makes me extremely gassy and extremely miserable, so I don't like to eat it. That's food issues. So other than that, you know, I don't really, not much else going on, not much to say. Did have someone break into my car when I was at the gym. That kind of pissed me off. They stole my purse. You know, I'm the idiot who left it in the car. But apparently there's lots of us because there were a lot of people that got their car broken into by this couple before they were actually caught the next day. They said, when I went and picked up my stuff, the lady told me I was like the 10th or 12th victim, that they were sorting out stuff to give them their things back. So that wasn't cool, but I'm glad they got busted. So I guess that's me. That's my life right now. I don't know, nothing else that I can think of. So I am trying to, I've got 7 more pounds before I surpass my lowest weight since high school. And I'm hoping that I can reach that by next week. If I do, I give myself a massage. Well, I'm going to probably buy myself a massage. But I'm not going to put so much stress on myself that I'm disappointed next week because I did only have a 3.8 pound loss this week. Which is better than a gain, and you know, like my dietitian said, I'm doing fabulous, so that's awesome. I'd really like to get to 287 would be, no, 288, sorry, 288. 289 was my lowest, so if I get to 288, I'm ecstatic, I'm getting a massage. So that's everything that I can think of, so hopefully I get there next week. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I guess you'll have to find out. Have a good night.